From Cologne or Frankfurt, you can get easily to Koblenz, the main town near Pleit. I encourage to rent a bike and go for this trip. Hi guys, we left Pleit today, a little town in the west of Germany. Now we are heading to some volcanoes, because as you know, this part of Germany, millions of years ago, it was volcanic. And now we are going to discover some activities that are still going on. This is the landscape of this western part of Germany, and just a little tornado disappeared, but it was very fascinating. Maybe you can see this eagle on the sky. And now we are heading to a little church, and I was told there are very special frescoes inside about an execution. Let's go to check. This church was founded in 8th century, one of the oldest in the region. So we just got inside this very peculiar church, and this is the wooden altar, and you see this execution. Here we have some ex voto, some really ancient sculptures made of stone, and that is the altar, the wooden one. The poor guy sentenced to death is Golo, one of the servants of Genevieve de Brabant. If you are passionate about cultural and religious, or better spiritual roots, here you can get your first stamp on the way to Santiago de Compostela. If you got bored with Camino de Santiago, try this one. Now I show you the typical wildlife in Western Germany. Some 10 kilometers from Pleit, on our way to the lake, we discovered a little sanctuary, a little cemetery, and now I will show you what's inside. So this gravestone says that here they are buried the Jewish people that have been living in the city of Kottenheim, and now they rest in peace here under this tree. We are getting closer and closer to the lake, but guess what we found? A really big and solid volcanic stone, and on it there is the family name, because even centuries and centuries ago The families were using these rocks to put the family name, so the parcels could be easily told apart one from the other, and people, even if they were illiterate, they could understand who were the owner of that parcel. Actually, this is the right example of a landstone for illiterates, because it contains an iconic symbol, not just a text. I could take no video on the way down to the lake. It was really exciting and a bit dangerous. Radler beers contain lemon juice, so they are perfect for cyclists, and this one with the Volcano label is simply irresistible. And this is the Laach cemetery. It has 100-year old, exactly 100 years ago it was built, and there are buried the employees of the near monastery, and it's called the forest cemetery. As you can see, the wood is all around and it's really beautiful. Maria Laach Abbey is one of the most outstanding examples of German Romanesque church architecture. This place was so peaceful that, imagine, we left our bicycles outside the church, obviously, without locking them. And guess what? After some minutes, we found them back. Thank God. A biological chicken farm with a view. Definitely the best one I saw. This lake some million years ago, it was a volcano. Now we are going to swim on it. Have you ever swum in a caldera lake? Please tell me in the comments. Laacher See is 13,000 years old, not a million year old. I was kidding, guys. As per today, its caldera contains a picturesque lake. At this time, I found no volcanic activity, but some people told me there are some bubbles sometimes. If you want to see some more exciting stuff, take a look at this movie, Volcano. This 40-kilometer bike ride was just a warming up for us, so please follow the new videos on Eurovelo 15, the Rhine Cycle Route.